Let's talk about the most profitable side hustle of them all. And no, it's not lawn mowing or walking dogs in the park. It is something that surprised me a lot. A while ago, I did a lot of research about side hustles. I do side hustles because it's so hard to focus on only one thing. Then there are so many amazing things you can do online. So you could say that I do side hustles too. And when I researched side hustles to find out how much money people really were making, I found that the people who made the least were the ones who did offline side hustles. Not really surprising because often it's a lot of hard work. You have to do it in your spare time, which isn't much. You can clean windows, you can walk dogs to the park, or you can drive an Uber, but you won't make as much as when you have an online side hustle. There again, you can do a lot of different things. You can make YouTube recordings, play a game while you are streaming, make money that way by selling your own products or by having ads on your streaming. There's a lot of options there, but the best one, that was something that really surprised me. And the person who made the most with this side hustle, she made an insane amount of money every day. From memory, I'm not quite sure it was precise, but it was around $125,000 per day. Can you guess how she did it? She wrote fiction, thrillers, in fact. The most popular genre on Amazon and everywhere is romance, and the second highest is mysteries. But this woman wrote thrillers, and she had a day job also. So it was a true side hustle for her. But her books were really popular, and it paid off for her to spend her free time writing fiction. Plus, it's very giving too. So it really surprised me that you could make so much money with fiction, but it's good to know because it's actually fun to write fiction. When you sit down to write, and if you have a little time, actually 15 minutes at a time is enough. But when you just sit down and write, you will get into the zone, it's called, where you're just so focused on your writing that it's as if things happen all by themselves. I remember once I wrote about the old American West, and my heroine was in a cabin, and I wanted to describe how it looked. And all of a sudden, I saw the wooden walls, I saw the dried bouquet of flowers that hang there. It had been her mother's wedding bouquet, and a whole story came to me like that, just by actually being inside the head of the person I was writing about and looking around, seeing what she saw, feeling what she felt. It's really amazing. And sometimes, at least that's what's happened to me, sometimes you write something, and when you read it again, maybe a day or a week later, you don't recognize the words. You think, did I write this? And yes, it's very possible that you did write that, unless you use AI or something, but you wouldn't do that, would you? But writing fiction is fun and very giving because you get into that almost hypnotic state where you're totally absorbed in what you're doing. It's very, very giving, and you can also make a lot of money with it. You will need to publish quite a lot. Some people publish only 3 or 4 novels per year. Other people, especially beginners, write a short fiction, a short story, or a novella, and publish between 1 per week and 1 per month. And then they will send traffic to it, either for free or by using paid ads, either on Facebook or on Amazon itself. So for now, I just publish. I haven't spent time. I haven't spent money on ads for a long time. And back when I did, it was most often just $5 to get things started, and then it would go off on its own from there. So this is something I highly recommend, and you can always contact me if you want to know more about how you get started and how you write fiction that people will want to read.